Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be going over how to avoid people skipping your YouTube ads. With the type of advertising we're dealing with on YouTube, and same with Facebook as well, it's called interruptive advertising. What we're doing is stopping what the viewer is doing in order for them to watch our ad or to see our ad, engage with it, and so on. We want our ads in this case to be as engaging as possible and catch those viewers and really bring them in and get them engrossed in what we have to say on our ads. So in this video we're going to go over what you can include in your ads to really make them stick out above the competition and get more eyes on your ads. There you can make into more sales or improve your traffic on websites and so on, whatever your goal is with the adverts. Okay, so my first suggestion is to think about length of it. The length of the ad itself. 15 seconds is the best mark you could have for a YouTube video. Because of this, it is, one, short enough that the viewer will give it a watch just to see if it's relevant. 15 seconds and less is no time at all. The second point is it forces you to cut out the useless lines from your script and forces you to use all the crucial information. It forces you to pack it and pack those 15 seconds with the most essential information. And finally, number 3, which is the best feature, they're unskippable. The guaranteed eyes on your video, and they watch the 15 seconds in its entirety, the guaranteed eyes guarantees the best shot at converting them into qualified leads and then into sales. That is, of course, the best case scenario, but what if you are over that limit? Well, there are a few things we can do to accommodate that. Once you've gone over 15 seconds, there's a lot of other things you can focus on, not just about packing it full of information. Admittedly, yes, you want to have as much information as possible so your viewer can make a decision as to whether they want to go forward with your product, your service, or not. But the one thing that you could focus on is storytelling. It's pretty hard to tell a story within 15 seconds, so really using the scope of however long you want your advert to be, a minute, 2 minutes, however long you want it to be. If you're a really good storyteller and you can tell an engaging and thought-provoking story, then yes, even though it's skippable, people will still want to see the ad because it might resonate with them, it might engage them. My next point is just a really quick one and a really obvious one as well, is to highlight the benefits of your service or product. Make sure they come in at the start of the video. So at the start of the video, when the views are at their highest, everyone knows the benefit of your product. State things they want to hear as well. If you wait until halfway through the video to say this isn't a boring cardio workout or this is a tried and tested way of building muscle, you've only really got half really of your viewer base still watching. Everyone watches at least the first 5 seconds, guaranteed. That is fact. It takes 5 seconds for that little skip button to activate and you can skip the advert. So really stopping them in their tracks in that first 5 seconds, hitting them with the benefits, and then going on to hit the storytelling aspect or what other aspects you want to go from there. That is another great way at increasing the engagement in your ads. One of the more tricky points is to include humor. And if you can include humor in your videos, then you're bound to keep the viewer's interest. Linking this back to the point I made about relatability to your ad and to your client. If viewers find themselves amused by your advert, they can relate to it, they're of course more likely going to be a more successful lead. They're going to be more inclined to join you, to join your service or to buy your product because of the way you marketed your humor, your relatability, and how you amused them and how you engage them. Humor is one of the best forms of doing that. It's just really tricky to get across. Something that goes under the radar for my final point. This goes to the same as creating Google ads, Facebook ads, and of course YouTube ads. This is social proof. If you can't back up what you're saying or offering without reliable and relatable client success stories or reviews from other clients or other professionals in your industry, then your chances of making that sale go lower each time. The more proof you have in your product, in your service, the more likely your clients are going to want your service. They're going to see people in the same industry, and they're going to want that product or service. Something to suggest as well is just to upload them straight to YouTube. That way then you have a little playlist you can make of just full of client reviews, full of social proof. And a little unknown tip is that every time your YouTube ads run, your social media your social media account is linked directly. So you have the skip button, you also have your account and the learn more button, which will lead to your landing page, of course. But your account is based right next to that learn more button. So even if they don't click the learn more to go to the landing page, to go to have a look at your services, they can see who you are based upon your account by just clicking that button, and they can go and investigate and make a decision based off that. If they see you have plenty of social proof, plenty of uploads, then yes, they're more likely going to buy into your product or buy into your service, whatever your goal is. So that's all I have for you today. Some ideas for what you can include in your YouTube ads. Try and incorporate as many of these tips as you can, and they really can take advantage of what YouTube ads offers: a higher lead quality, guaranteed. Any suggestions you have, or any future trainings we can include, or any suggestions you'd like to see on the channel, then please just drop us a message, or drop me a message personally, or leave a comment as well. But apart from that, like and subscribe. But yeah, that's all from me. Cheers.